So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background about how I started running and how I came to be a runner today. Well, I actually started running my sophomore year of college. So I used to play soccer in high school, but by no means would I consider myself athletic, like at all. So my sophomore year in college, I really wanted to get fit. So I would go to the gym and I would ellipticize and spend hours on the elliptical, but I really wasn't seeing any results. So one day I decided to step on the treadmill and I started running a 10.5 minute mile. And then after 4 months on the treadmill, I decided that I was gonna start running outside because my best friend decided to sign up for a half marathon. And at that point, there was no way that I could run a half marathon. So I decided I would train with her, but not sign up for the race because I didn't think that I'd be able to do it. So I started training with her, and there was one day where I was supposed to go on a long run on a Saturday. I was supposed to run 5 miles. But it was raining because we live in the Bay Area. So it was raining, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go run on the treadmill. And I started running, and I made it to the 5 mile mark where I was supposed to stop, and I realized I could keep running. And I actually ran 7.5 miles that day, which was the most I ever ran. And it was the most empowering feeling to know that I was the person who pushed myself to get there. And so after I started running, after that time, in the start of my junior year of college, I actually ran my first half marathon. And I said after I completed that half marathon that I was gonna run a full marathon one day. And that was my one cant in life, was to run a full marathon. But after doing all of this running and exercising to get fit, I ended up losing 50 pounds and really came to find that I don't just have to be the smart, funny friend with all of my friends, but I can be athletic and I can be a runner and really have the time to believe in myself. And that's kind of what running taught me. And in October of 2012, this past year, I actually ran the entire full Nike Women's Marathon. All I wanted to do was run the entire thing. It took me 4.5 hours, but I didn't stop. I ran the entire race, and when I crossed the finish line, I knew I could do absolutely anything. So that's really what running has given me, and I'm so excited to have the opportunity to work here, to share that with so many women that come into a store to looking for shoes, to looking for clothes that really make you feel good when you go run on that concrete.